Okay, welcome to the next Kote. This is Kote 3, as in the third season, and this is actually round 3. Where's rounds 1 and 2, I hear you cry? Well, round 1 I was again not at home, so I didn't have any recording capability, and round 2, the Manchester Mavericks B team that I am in ended up with a bye. I didn't manage to record any of our other teams' games. So yeah, we're round 3. This is going to be Manchester Mavericks B, our first game. I think I'm going to be able to record all 3. This is going to be Tom versus from I think it's Team Mavericks A of Hong Kong, and I believe his opponent's name is Kongyan, and it's going to be Kote v Kote. So let's, without further ado, let's see if we can get going and see what we've got. Okay, yeah, so we're connected, right. So yeah, we've got. It looks like Tom's won the flip. Well, let's have a look at his deck. Oh no, just get rid of that. Yeah, let's have a look at his deck. So yeah, Tom's playing Horseman deck. Got some good fast Amber generation on the Untamed. Some big Mars creatures, but if you look at it, not much by way of Amber control. So it's going to have to be a rush plus board control deck. Very very usual for Sanctum. Looking at the opponent. This instead of Untamed. Bit more of Amber control here. We've got both the charrettes, but we've also got Doorstep to Heaven over there. 2 Virtuous Works is also nice. Looks like a fair amount of control there as well. Just a couple of deep probes, Gateway of Disc, Control the Weak. Doesn't look like either deck's going to be particularly fast, other than the Untamed for Tom. But let's see, what have we gone? Went first, put out Horseman of Pestilence. Okay, I guess it's a threat, and it's obviously a creature so it can reap, but I'm not sure there's that much in Kongyan's deck that's going to be worried by. Yeah, all of these are fairly big creatures with armour. We haven't got any sort of one power. What are we saying? What's the response? Response, take hostages for an Amber, play out Zakiel. Looks like it wasn't a particularly terribly good hand there for Kongyan, if that was what we've got. So let's see what let's see what Tom's response is going to be. Go Sanctum again. Horseman of Death. Ooh, not great to see that so early. Hallow Blaster, Reap with Pestilence, and again that's it. So board control still with Tom. Could have favourable traded there. Could have taken out the Zakiel with the Pestilence, but yeah, went for the Amber instead. Maybe in the future you can do that and then heal up with a Hallowed Blaster. But as you see, yeah, neither of them is particularly racing away at this point in time. Slight edge to Tom with the board. Let's see what Kongyan's response is going to be. I'd be surprised if it was Sanctum. Unless there's some decent stuff in hand, like some of those Virtuous Works, because okay, yeah, we've gone Mars, Ammonia Clouds. Yeah, didn't really do much, but I suppose it's put everything on near death. Deep Probe. I would go Sanctum, cause it looks like Tom's got a reasonable Sanctum turn. Possibly Untamed. Yeah, I went with Untamed. Yeah, hit the Dew Fairy. Yeah, if it had gone Sanctum, would have hit nothing. Looks like it's not that great a Sanctum term in terms of getting cards from hand. And an Ulik just came down for Kongyan as well. Okay, well, we can see what's in Tom's hand. Is it going to be an Untamed? I probably would. I think I would Untamed. Lost in the Woods, reset the board, regrowth, get back the Dew Fairy, play the Dew Fairy, sets you up for board controls back with you, sets you up for a good reap if you get any more decent Untamed in your hand. Yeah, it looks like that's what Tom going to do. I didn't think the Mars return would be particularly spectacular, getting out of Chuff Ape and a backup and a Dominator, but yeah, there we go. Yeah, regrowth, in comes the Dew Fairy. Slight advantage on Amber. Board control with Tom. Nothing on Kongyan's side. So what are we going to get as a response? Not had a disc turn yet. Maybe some discards in hand. But really could go anywhere. Obviously he's absolute clear board state, so it's very much determined by what's in his hand, which we don't know at the moment. So what are we going to get? Clearly thinking about it. Yeah, I didn't recall any artifact control, so that blast is probably going to stick around. Oh, we've gone dis. Yeah, Hecatomb for the Amber, just the one, rather than using the Toxin. Wanted the Toxin to stay on table. Dominator Bulb also out. Again, leveled up on Amber, but we're not racing away. I must admit, the Dominator Bulb I always find sounds better than it ever actually performs. Difficulty being you need the disc turn to put it out. You then need the either to go dis again if you've already got another creature, or you need to go into another house, then back into dis. By the time we've done all that, they've just killed the creature that you want to use. Oh, here we go. Tom went Untamed. Okay, not a big turn. Reap the G Fairy, got 2 Amber out of it, played out the Witch of the Eye. Almost on key. Would have been nice to have gone to key, but couldn't quite do it. There's kind of a passive threat here now at the moment. If Tom's has drawn into another untamed creature, and Kongyan doesn't deal with that Witch of the Eye, then in the discard you've got the Lost in the Woods. So you could have set up a sort of passive lock here by just repeatedly reaping with the Witch of the Eye, getting back the Lost in the Woods, putting the creatures back in the deck, as long as you can keep fueling spare fodder for it outside of your Witch. So personally, I'd be looking to deal with that Witch. You've got an on-table method. Toxin could come in and kill it for a trade. You've already used the Ammonia Clouds. Oh, we've gone Mars. Mother Gun, Ulik. I think the Witch is going to live. So, yeah. Okay, mating season. Pass. Okay, so look like Kongyan decided to go for check instead. Oh, and a backup on the Toxin. Yes, Kongyan's gone for check. I don't think there's any way that in the deck that we can take them off check. So what's Tom doing? Okay, probably didn't have another untamed creature, otherwise we'd have gone for that lock that we could have had. Instead, went Sanctum, got just enough Amber out of it to go to check ourselves, pass back. Probably didn't have any untamed in hand. We can kind of deduce that from the Mind Probe earlier and what we've seen. He's got a handful of Mars now. Okay, and Kongyan's gone Sanctum. Oh, and a Virtuous Works as well. I was going to say, it's Blinding Lighted to stun the Untamed, which slows up that sort of lock theory. That's probably out the window now. Powered ahead a little bit on Amber, heading towards that second key. But I don't think we're going to be able to take, unless we saw a doorstep, which we didn't. We wouldn't be able to stop Tom forging. So forge key, 1 key each, but Kongyan, thanks to that Virtuous Works, definitely ahead in the Amber stakes now. Tom, Mars, yeah, get those Mars out your hand. I'm not sure about the placement there. I think I would have played the Horseman on the other side last turn, so that I could have protected the Witch of the Eye with the Dominator. Not a big thing. I think that the Witch of the Eye is probably done for this game. Mothership support, then Audible Bombardment. Again, I wonder why they're doing it that way around. If you Audible Bombarded, you could have got an extra two out of the. It's like, surely you Audible Bombard first, and you bombard with the Dominator, the Chuff, the backup, and the Mothership. You'd at least get another 2 on the Staunch Knight. I mean, it might be academic. I mean, 2 damage on a Staunch Knight's probably not going to make that much difference overall. But yeah, at least we've emptied the hand of Mars. Didn't really get much ammo. Got 2 out of it, but we're still behind. Kongyan, what's Kongyan done? Gone dis. Took the toxin from the archive, presumably. Yeah. Probably see that in a moment. Feared. What we're going to do? Feared. Oh, feared the Chuff Ape into hand and then gatewayed. I don't know. Is that an attempt to force Tom into Mars again, just to get the Chuff Ape out of their hand? I suppose it's not the best of cards, and it will clog your hand until you go Mars again. Otherwise, you could have just blown it up with the gateway. Yeah, we've got Mars. Out they come again. There's a Chuff Ape, and I think drone. Marauder. Oh, I also note not only did the toxin come back out, but so did a lash. That might make things tricky going forward. Yeah, pass back to Kongyan. 3 Mars cards out of hand, no amber. Kongyan hadn't got to key last turn, but almost certainly will this turn. This is starting to slide away from Tom at this point. He's just not keeping up on the amber, and now there's a lash on the other side. Mower gun, showing grabber, jammer, wine warper, and deep probe. Oh, we're going to get a deep probe then in a minute. The grabber jammer is also going to push that key cost up a bit. What would I name? Probably not Mars. I would probably name Untamed again. Maybe Sanctum. No, I think I'll go Untamed. Let's see what Kongyan thinks. Having a think. Counting cards maybe in the discard. Looking at the deck. What's he worried about? Yeah, it went Untamed. What did we nail? We nailed a Flaxia. If we'd have gone Sanctum, we'd have nailed the Knight. Not sure either of those is particularly big news at this point. Flaxia wasn't going to gain any amber. Okay, so again we know what's in Tom's hand. Surely it's going to be a Sanctum turn. There was nothing in Mars, and the Untamed's just been neutered. Stun the Mars. Okay, I suppose it knocks the Mind Warper and Grabber Jammer off. Play out the Knight. Play out the Potion. And pass. Disappointing. Couldn't get to key. Kongyan's going to forge. Straight into Dis, Reap Toxin, got rid of a card, got rid of a look. I guess Lash to increase costs, just in case that key charge comes into play. We know it's in Tom's hand, and so does Kongyan. Dominator, I'd go with the Grabber Jammer. We've got a hand of Dis, killed the Chuff Ape. Gongoozle, discard a Horseman of War that had just been picked up. Yeah, there's the bauble. Which one we're going to use? Clear the storm on the other Mind Warper. Okay. Yeah, it's a bit too fragile for my liking at this point. The Mind Warper. I'd have gone for the Grabber Jammer, but I suppose it doesn't really matter too much. Do much the same thing. Over to Tom. Untamed. Has he drawn enough in to get the key charge off? Well, there's Nocturnal Manoeuvres. That's nice. Tap them down. Needs another. Oh no, he can't key charge with the Lash. Yeah, that's disappointing. I was only carrying the Jammer. Vigor. Yeah, We're up to 7. You need like 11 or something at this point, I think. Oh, no way. He tried to key charge. Oh, no. Oh, I think he must have just got into the habit of seeing 7 and thinking that's enough to key charge. No. You've been both the grabber jammer is on table that shows you that. Yeah, you needed more amber. No. Don't think he realised his mistake. No, I think that's probably sunk it. Without that, he would have been on charge. He would have been so on Forge at the start of the next video. Had 7, and it would have made Kongyan maybe go into this in order to lash him, and then bauble the Mind Warper. Yeah. No, I think that's it. I think we're done now. I think that the gap is now too big. You can see on table Kongyan's might not be able to get enough amber for his last key in his next turn, but he certainly will the turn after. Tom isn't going to forge on his next turn, so we're just too far behind now. I think that's it. Unless something spectacular happens, which I just other than Kongyan making a mistake, I can't see happening. I think we're done. Sigil, shield, play out a creature. 2 was as good as you're going to get off the board. So, yeah. Tom doesn't forge. Sanctum. What are you going to do? Reap with a knight. Horseman. Kills the Mind Warper. Okay. It's useful, but I think it's all academic at this point. Horseman's for Pestlers. Okay. Yeah. Reap with the Staunch Knight. Blaster. Oh, yeah, and Blaster the Marauder you just damaged. Or not. Okay. What do we got now? Oh, there you go. Doorstep. He's not even going to let you get the second key. Yeah. Well, there we go. Sequis Reaps a capture 1. Virtuous Works to put on 9. We're done. There's nothing in the deck. Nothing in the deck's going to get back from that. Yeah, it looks like Tom's realised it too. There's the GG. Good game. Let's just see. I think Tom's probably going to play it. Yeah, it looks like he's going to play it out and pass the turn rather than go straight to concede. Okay, so I think it's fair to say that is on this round. The first match of this round is a loss to the Manchester Mavericks B. We've got 2 more today to come. I think I'll be the next one. Maybe we can turn it around. It is, of course, best of 3 in each round. If me and Andrew win against our opponents in the Mavericks, they are team Mavericks. We are team Manchester Mavericks. If we win ours, we'll win the round. Of course, no pressure on me now, because of course I've got to win. Right. Anyway, we'll see. Next matchup will be that. We'll see if I can pull it round.